Hello and welcome back to a chip off the old block toys. I'm Jeff, and today we've got special guests Cajun Yeti and Panda, or I'm sorry, Pandemonious Panda.
¿Cómo se va? That's how you do it.
What we're going to do today is going to be a little different than normal. Instead of opening a brand new set, since I built most of my other Ninjago sets, I'm going to build the Ninjago City Gardens, which is set number 71741. And as far as pieces, I'm just going to say a buttload, too many. But we're going to get started. Hey, Greg, how you doing?
Hey, Greg.
Right.
Let me switch cameras here. I've laid out enough pieces to get us by for tonight's stream. And anyway, Yeti, how you doing?
I'm all right. Tummy kind of upset. I just realized I'm probably lactose intolerant. I drank some milk earlier and
yeah, that's actually pretty serious. I'm not lactose intolerant, but I have a lactose sensitivity, and it is a pain. It's a pain to live with. I'll be honest.
Well, I might be a lactose sensitivity because it only happens whenever I drink milk. You know, and it's not all dairy products.
Yeah. Panda, how's your day going?
All right.
Short and sweet.
How are things north of the border?
Going, that's about it.
And dang it, I already messed up. I already looked like I didn't grab it.
Lactose intolerant. Intolerant.
Well, I could have said something more about that, but I'm just going to grab a piece instead.
A piece of what? That's the question.
Well, overall, I've had a really decent day. Lactose intolerant, says Greg.
That's what I was reading.
Hey, John, how's it going?
What's up, John? How's your night?
How are you, Greg?
I'm doing all right. I'm just hoping that the Pepto kicked in and that my tummy will settle down. Tummy.
Well, I'm doing ghetto fabulous.
It's all Gucci over there? Well, I'm coming live with you.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying I actually broke out the spin record and I'm going to continue working on it on your stream tonight.
Awesome. Let's see. I'm about to build a little. I have a headache. Well, this set here, I wanted to build it because I've built, like I said, most of the other ones I have. The Ninjago City one, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that because I made a database of all my Lego sets.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I remember taking that one apart and I remember putting it in a tote, but I did not mark it in the database which tote, and I've got close to 60 totes. So it's lost in time for right now.
No, I do not eat Taco Bell. Taco Bell actually is the one thing, Greg, that does not screw up my stomach. Oddly enough. Now, does it make you want to run for the border every now and again?
It makes you have runs for the border.
Right? That's what I meant. I was cleaning it up.
As they say, it's Diarrhea Awareness Week. Runs through Friday.
When you feel something strange and you don't know what it is, it's diarrhea.
Isn't that from Parenthood or something?
Nope, that was actually a commercial.
Oh, really?
That was a what you call it commercial? The Imodium commercial.
Oh, okay.
You might have been working back then because it was in the 90s when they came out with that. And they would play I would be homesick from school or something like that, you know, and they would play it. And they would play the commercial.
Well, I do have a serious question because, I'm a philosopher of sorts. And I like to think about things. And I just wonder, I used to work for the newspaper and I used to deliver newspapers to those street racks they have.
Mm-hmm.
So does that make me a street worker?
Oh.
Just curious.
It could.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll have to take a vote for
How
that.
committed you were.
Nice. So how are your kids doing there, Yeti?
They actually been well behaved today.
It's
They're
good.
doing pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you for asking. That Bubba J. Huh. I had Tex-Mex for dinner tonight. That's basically Taco Bell. That's what they consider Tex-Mex.
I'll tell you what. The best Tex-Mex I've ever had was actually in Texas.
They got some pretty good food out there. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, Louisiana is known for our cuisines, but there are other places in this world that do have good food.
Well, Texas has got a pretty good barbecue too, man.
Hell yeah, man. They cook them ribs.
Taco Bell is from California. Yeah. I remember years ago when Jay Leno was still on TV, he did a bit about Taco Bell opening their first one in Mexico, and they had to change the slogan to "Stay here, it's great."
They hear it's great. Bruh.
Honestly, I miss Jay Leno, man. I loved his nightly monologue thing.
I still watch him. He does car shows and stuff. I miss his stuff too. They fired him.
Yeah, I saw one car show he had with his Bel Air car, and Weird Al was there because not only do they live close to me, well, Weird Al's childhood home is close to where Jay lives now, but the Bel Air was Weird Al's first car. So Weird Al he was on that show with him for the first car that he had. So it was a pretty cool episode.
Sounds like it.
I guess you know.
And say what you want about Weird Al being a nerd, man. He dated Vanna White, so I got, I'll tip my hat in his general direction.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, Weird Al.
Yeah, who doesn't like Weird Al Yankovic? It's Jeff. He don't like him. No, I'm just picking.
Actually, Weird Al's pretty cool in my book, man. I love it.
You're fat. You know it. Come on.
My shadow weighs 42 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Just eat it. Just eat it.
Did you know that was the first time I ever heard of him was Eat It? I had the old smaller record. I don't remember. Was that the 33s? I think it was the 33s.
I don't know. I would probably only be buying the cassettes back then. Probably was the 33s because my dad had a bunch of them.
Greg says he misses Larry King. Yeah, Larry King was pretty cool too. I actually loved how they had how the B movie snuck in Larry King as a bee. That was funny, dude.
Right?
If you guys would drop a like on this video or this live stream, I'd appreciate it.
You do, or we're coming after you. No, I'm joking. You better have dinner for me too. If you don't,
Them are fighting words.
now where does this piece go? Why y'all told me to pick this up, but yet you're not showing me where it goes? Okay, it does go there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what was up with Facebook today, man? I was sending reels to people,
And
they were
it's broken. They did an update on it, and it's broken.
yeah, I was sending the wrong video to them, and I was like, I did not send that to you, so I don't know what's up.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck was going on. Some of them did work; they came through, but some of them just weren't working. I don't know. I don't know if Facebook is flagging certain videos. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing right now.
That's okay. They probably don't even know what they're doing.
They don't.
Where's the closest Canes near you? I don't even know what Canes is. What's Canes?
Raisins Canes. It's in
Oh.
Lafayette. The original one is in Baton Rouge, but the closest one is in Lafayette. We got a bunch of Louisiana men. They originated here, so yeah, boy.
Do you guys have Church's Chicken out there?
Hell yeah. I'm glad they got rid of that nasty ass KFC. I hate KFC. That's gross. People who eat there have no sense of taste.
I honestly can't remember the last time I had KFC.
This is more than 20 centimeters, but yet they measure it as 20. It goes on maybe to 21 centimeters.
I was telling you, dude, we need to do a Europe tour, and we need to show them why inches are better than centimeters.
Well, I never. No, and you never will again. I forgot what movie that I got that from. I was just like, there was this biker movie back in the day. He said, "You know what a nun is?" He said, "No, what's a nun? You don't want none, they ain't got none, and you ain't gonna get none." I was like, damn. You call that woman straight up a nun, bro. What did it do with it? Yeah.
So I was taking a look at that Arkham Asylum I'm building, and I was looking, and I made sure I had enough pieces, and I've got enough pieces to replicate that fence in the front. I love that fence.
I haven't really, I'm not going to lie to you, I have not been paying attention to it. And due to the reason why is because of I want to build it and I want to be surprised. So I'm still there supporting you, but I haven't been paying too much attention to the build. I still thought it was funny what you said about a redhead this morning, talking about Batwoman like that.
Oh,
Well, at least she's a redhead.
no, I don't like redheads at all. You never
Oh,
know.
we know that. Jeff discriminates.
I sure do.
Where's the original Popeyes in New Orleans? You know, for a fun fact, Popeyes is not real Cajun food.
It's not.
Nope.
So they'd be lying, huh? I got to grab a piece here.
True. Now the recipes originated from Cajuns, but it's more It's more Creole than Cajun. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Did you guys hear about Stephen King's dumb remarks he made?
Oh yeah, I'm glad they're canceling him. He's good. I don't ever want to watch another one of his movies. I'm glad his movie bombed. Yeah, he took a big box office hit because of his comments.
Yep.
Oh well. I like what Dolly Parton said. If you want to be in the entertainment business, keep politics and God out of it. This is business. This ain't supposed to be about your personal feelings or your personal opinions. We're here to entertain and to make money. That's what we're here for.
Yep. I remember saying that.
I agreed with her. I respected her for that. No, she don't need to be putting out there. You have the right to your own privacy. If you don't want to tell people what you believe in or what you don't believe in, that's on you. That's your business. You have every right for that.
It's actually funny. Where I used to live in Utah, there was only one Popeyes in the state for the longest time, and that was on base. And then enough people wanted it there, they ended up building one just outside the base. There's like two of them right next to each other.
I got a confession to make. I've never had out-of-state Popeyes before.
Really?
Nope, never wanted to try it. Never wanted to do any of that. Nope. That's just like I don't trust people's gumbo. Nope, not eating your gumbo, chef. Sorry.
You don't like Bubba Gump?
I don't like people out-of-state gumbos because they don't know what they're doing. Especially if you're using a roux in a jar. Nope, not eating your food. Nope, no thank you.
Yeah, gumbo is pretty good. I've never been to Louisiana, so I've never had Louisiana gumbo.
You never had Cajun gumbo. You see, Louisiana, it's not originated in Louisiana. Gumbo is actually from Africa. It's in Africa to Virginia, but the way that we cook it is different from the way that they do it. So when we say gumbo, it's actually pretty much Cajun style gumbo.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's some good food.
Well, unfortunately, all Idaho has is potatoes and working girls.
Man, y'all got steak and potatoes up there. Shut up, boy. Y'all know y'all got that meat. Ain't nothing wrong with no potato, boy.
You know what, though? There are a lot of ranches here.
Yeah, milk shouldn't cost y'all much neither. Don't y'all have a big dairy farm? That's just like in Texas. Milk don't cost hardly anything out in Texas because of all the dairy farms. We used to have a lot of dairy farms out there. We used to have a lot out here too.
Well, you know the store HEB, the grocery store in Texas.
No,
Oh, okay. It's like
we don't have them out here. So I've only been to Texas maybe 20 times in my whole entire life. Yes, I live that close to it, but I think I've been more to New York or Georgia more than I've ever been to Texas. Never had anything in Texas, so it's like until I met Haley, and then we went and hang out with her. I had family members that moved out there, but we wouldn't go visit. They'd come all back to the house.
Hey, Mr.
Hello, Mrs. Chip.
hello, Miss Chip.
He's spreading lies and rumors about you again. You better get him. No, I'm just picking.
but they weren't lies.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, I did see Robert Redford.
Yeah, man. The Great Escape, huh? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sad. I like Robert. My dad did too. He played a lot of good movies. He was in a lot of westerns too.
Yeah.
I miss them old western movies, man.
Spy game.
It's sad.
Yeah, but Mrs. Chip's favorite Western actor is John Wayne. That's her favorite.
Oh man, that was my grandmother's favorite. You better shut up when he came on in her house. That old woman would beat you with a stick if you started talking while he was in there. She didn't play, bro. She didn't play. Mama, no, you better shut up.
But I thought the rapture was supposed to happen like all at once. I mean, I don't know.
No, it hasn't happened yet. From what I've read and from what I've studied from it, and from what I understand, it's gonna from the scriptures says that it's gonna happen in the twinkle of an eye, and that the dead that are dead, they're gonna be caught up to Christ first, and then for us that are remaining, we'll be caught up to them. And that's not the second coming of Jesus, neither. Second coming is not until the end of the Bible. Yep. Every day getting picked off a lot throughout this year. Yeah, you're not lying. I get, it's like Tiffany said, we're getting older, and these people, and we grew up in a time that they had a hell of a lot of actors. And I agree with my wife whenever she said that, because they're a lot older. I mean, Robert Redford was 89 years old. He lived a good life. That's a long time to live, yo. We're not promised that. The average male in the United States lives up to 65 to 67 years old. Maybe that, if you're lucky, if you're blessed.
Yeah. And I keep thinking about like how Clint Eastwood's in his 90s, so is Mel Brooks. I mean, I'm not wishing anything happens to him, but we just don't know how much longer they'll be around.
No, I mean, look at Bruce Willis.
Man,
That's sad, bro.
I really like Bruce Willis, and I was so sad to hear about. Yeah. Did you ever watch him in Moonlighting?
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
It was a sitcom with Sybil Shepherd.
That's one of the. I know which movie you're talking about now. I see the cover in my head, but I've never seen it. I know what you're talking about, but I remember seeing the cover. And then again, if I did, it would have been bits and pieces. My dad was a big Bruce Willis fan. I loved him in Die Hard, which that's the first movie I ever saw, man. And then the fifth, there was a lot of movies that I did like him in, but I loved The Fifth Element. That was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Coming, my man! Ah, this is Ruby Rob.
Bro.
Yeah. My favorite Clint Eastwood movie is Unforgiven.
My favorite is, like I said, that spaghetti western called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
I remember that one.
That was a good one. I enjoyed that movie. Oh, this is gonna be it.
Actually, Gene Wilder, isn't the Willy Wonka one out now? The Lego set.
It might be. I don't know. Good question.
I think it's out for insiders, but I don't know. Which, I mean, that's kind of dumb because everyone's an insider now. You just give them your email.
No, I'd be lying to you if I said yes, it's out. I'd be lying. I don't know. I haven't been paying too much to Lego. Can't afford it, so
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I can't either. It's gotten to be too rich for my blood.
way too rich. It's like they got the Goonie set that's coming out, and I'm gonna have to probably save up to get that set. Because you know that ain't gonna be an easily $150 set. It's gonna be like $300-400. And if it's 400, that's way out of my price range, and I'm not buying it. If it's over 300, I'm not buying any sets that are over 300 anymore, unless if I have a hell of a lot of VIP points that I could break it down in the cost.
Well, I thought the Goonie set was going to be 1,500 and it's going to be 150 pieces.
Cool. Damn.
Instead of the whole pirate ship, we're just going to get it like the center section, the disc of it.
We'll get the flat bottom of it with a couple of gold coins.
Big cross section. Big cross section.
That's terrible. That's funny, but terrible.
Well, honestly, man, they did it themselves doing that freaking Star Wars thing, man.
Well, they hurt themselves. They shouldn't have did that. They shouldn't have did that just to buy poor little fella. Freaking South Park.
2 Mules for Sister Sarah. Is that a movie? Or is that some sort of adult film I haven't heard about?
The Clint Eastwood movie?
I don't know. Greg says 2 Mules for Sister Sarah, and I've never heard of it. So I'm just asking. I ain't accusing.
Are you asking for a friend?
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
I did like Clint Eastwood. It's not a Western, but I like the movie Gran Torino.
Yeah, it's a good movie with him. $1 Million Baby was another good movie.
What are you fish head looking at?
I liked him in The Mule too. I think that was one of his last movies he's done so far. I know he's done a lot of directing. Why do they show me these pieces, but yet they do not show me where they go? Like, what are you doing?
Well, you know,
so you can figure it out.
Yeah.
He was actually the mayor of Carmel, California there for a while.
Was he really?
Yeah. Yeah, and it was I remember I was a small kid and I just remember seeing the news and I see Clint Eastwood on there and I'm like, I thought he was an actor. My dad was like, no, man, he's the mayor now over there.
That's crazy, yo. Okay.
John says we should see the F1 movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good, I heard. Everybody's talking about how good that movie is. I heard Ford versus Ferrari was another good movie too, but I've never seen that.
Ford versus Ferrari. Never heard of that.
That's with Christian Bale. It's supposed to be about the making of the fast cars and that. That's what it's supposed to be about.
Okay.
Like the Mustang and the Ferrari. Christian Bale and somebody else. I don't remember exactly who it is.
See, I love Ninjago architecture. This weird support beam right here. I mean, it probably has 120 pieces on it. And none of it holds up anything but the main one big piece, but they added so much to it. Gotta love Ninjago for that.
Oh, yeah. Come on, go in the home. Why do you not want to go in your home? It's your home. Bro, this is annoying. There we go. Oh, I see it.
You gotta love the movie Shrek, man.
Hey, donkey. I do.
Oh.
It's such a good movie.
I love the karaoke party at the end of the first one.
Then I saw her face. I'm a believer. You remember that TV show back in the day called The Monkeys?
No.
Oh, come on. You don't remember? Oh, dude, that was in the 70s. I saw reruns of it in the 80s. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. We're always hanging around. With Davy Boy? Probably too young to remember him.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of reruns back in the day. Off of Nick at Night, the I Love Lucy show. That's right. Ronald Reagan used to be an actor too.
Yeah, he was.
I still thought that was funny in Back to the Future how they said Ronald Reagan. Isn't he that actor?
Yeah, he was governor of California before he was president, if I remember right.
I'm not breaking these damn wires. Yeah. Oh, boy.
And I loved Airplane when that lady gets sick and she starts regurgitating those eggs, and she turns to her husband and says, "I haven't felt this bad since I saw that Ronald Reagan film."
Oh. He was a good president.
Yeah. That was a wild story, though, about the attempt on his life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know the story behind it, but it was actually, it had nothing to do with his politics. It was about a guy who was infatuated with Jodie Foster, and he wanted to get her attention, and so that's why he did it. It wasn't because he had any hate for the guy. He just figured to get her attention, and she would fall in love with him somehow.
That is so stupid.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta be a complete damn moron. This is confusing me. I hate playing with wires.
I love Tobey Maguire doing Spider-Man.
Yeah, He was good at it. Okay, got that done. Get done. Oh. Making sure none of these wires are getting trapped. Don't want this overheating. Don't move. Don't you move. Well, I still love the Naked Gun movies, especially when he's telling that nurse. He's like, yeah, me and my uncle were in the back. We tossed it around and I threw my home. He said, that's Burbank.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I liked them in that movies, that 1980s movies that they were making fun of Repossessed. They were making fun of The Exorcist. And the movie's called Repossessed. If you ever want to look it up and watch it, it's a real good movie. It's really funny.
It's called Repossessed.
Repossessed.
And it's making fun of the exorcisms.
Yeah, and actually, the girl that plays in The Exorcism, she's in that movie.
Oh man,
it's a classic. It's a really good movie. I enjoyed it.
Favorite part, South Park.
Huh.
Isn't it?
That was a real hard question, Greg, because there's so many great episodes. Well, there's so many.
I like the console wars thing. That's like Game of Thrones thing is too.
Yes, that was funny. The saga that they did with the console wars. Yeah, that really was funny. He's just gonna betray you, that old man. They walking in his garden. Yeah, that was a good episode.
Get out of my garden.
Get out of my.
Hey, he said, hey, why don't you shut the go back in your house?
Yo, he said, you're in my garden.
I don't care.
He said. That was fun.
Yeah, I think my favorite South Park was the one about the Mormons moving in.
John Smith, dum 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 dum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite episodes. That was one of my good episodes. I think it's the one where I can't remember the title of it, but the boys and girls go to wars because of sex education, because they have Mrs. Mackey and they have this other woman that I will not say her name because it's really bad. This chokes on something. It's not Mr. Mackey. It was the 4th grade episodes, and that's one of my favorites. The other one is off of season 14, episode 1, or is it season 10, episode 1, where it's called the Human Centipod episode. That one's another pretty funny one right there, but there's so many.
Yeah.
I love the one where I did love the episodes where they had as Mr. Mackey playing as Trump. And then, he ends up blowing up Toronto.
Oh, jeez.
But the episode was funny. That's the thing is, if it's funny, I'm going to laugh because I used to remember watching when they used to make fun of George W. Bush. I laughed at stuff whenever they used to make fun of not South Park particular, but like SNL and the other shows, and and some of them were actually pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same as you. I don't care what side they make fun of. If it's funny, I'm gonna laugh.
If it's funny, I'm gonna laugh. I don't care about
Greg, what's your favorite South Park episode?
Exactly. I accessed that. Terrible.
Oh, you did?
No.
Okay.
Said he's gonna access that and did not tell us his, huh? Oh, terrible. Terrible. That's just like Jeff saying Legos this morning. Oh, terrible. My ears are burning. No, I'm joking.
Well,
That's why I put that comment in the chat. I thought you would have caught it.
I saw it, but I do that to troll people because I think people are just too sensitive about stuff.
It is. That's why I was making fun. That's why I said what I said. I can't believe you said that.
Al Gore roast. Okay.
Oh, man, bear pig. Now, why don't nobody take me cereal? They made fun of his ass on there, bro. That was funny. That was a good episode.
Well, he did invent the internet.
Really? No. How does this work? Oh, before you do that, sir. Hello there. Come here, my little friend.
Oh, probably the console wars.
Council's wars were funny, especially with Randy wearing that fake scar on his eye. Those security guards. He takes the security guards trying to get all the deals and that. Bruh. I think I've seen every episode of South Park at least about 15 times.
Hey,
And the reason why I like South Park is because the fact is they use, they make fun of a lot of things. Some of the stuff I do not agree with them in their personal life, but at the same time, they make one hell of a show funny and they don't just go after one side. That's what y'all got to remember. Even with the Charlie Kirk episodes, he loved them. They were funny.
Yeah.
I would look at that as an honor if they would be making fun of me. Because they're jokes. They don't mean anything by it. They say it all the time. They don't mean anything except for making you try to laugh, to entertain you, to try to open up your mind.
The ones about Saddam Hussein.
That one was funniest. That's season 5. That's the one right after September 11th and they came back out strong, and Cartman ends up being like Bugs Bunny and he goes after Saddam. Bro, it's funny. They've done some wild stuff on that show, bro. Comedy Central was scared to put them back on. That's the reason why they went to HBO.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Well,
and that's why they realize that was a bad mistake, and they offered them a ton of money to come back out with the episodes that they're doing now. Christopher Reeves and the stem cell research, yeah, that one was horrible. That was terrible. They had him. I can't even describe it because it's nasty. That one was nasty. I usually skip over that one because it's gross. That one's gross. I haven't watched that episode in years since the first time it came on because I just didn't. I've seen a lot of gross things on South Park, but that one was just don't get me wrong, I laughed at it the first time I saw it. Thought it was funny.
have you watched much of Boondocks?
I'm starting back. I'm on the second episode right now. I know. I want to rewatch the complete series because I like Uncle Ruckus, no relations.
I have the opposite of what Michael Jackson has.
Right? It just keep making my skin darker. Oh man, that show was wild, bro. The main reason why I started watching it was for Pop, John Witherspoon. I liked him.
Well, I admit that I probably liked it a little too much. I just love the part. Well, I don't want to get in trouble for this one, but Uncle Ruckus's fireplace with all the pictures.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the heck that was all about. To all the great white men and I pray to the white Jesus.
But why Jesus?
Uh,
You know, that's the most misconcept in history. Jesus is Hebrew. I don't think Jesus was white.
No, he wasn't. It's just funny the whole
Right.
thing with Uncle Ruckus. Oh, what about the one when Uncle Ruckus makes that religion? Oh my god!
Have you ever seen the episode, the itis episode, where Pops get his he ends up making his food and that everybody loves his food, right? And he ends up making it to where that they have beds instead of tables and that because they were sleeping right after they would eat it. They would eat the food so they get the itis. You get that
No,
lady.
I don't remember that.
No, don't see that.
I'm gonna grab a few more pieces here.
Oh yeah. Uncle Ruck is no related.
Yeah. Oh, it's a shame that show. They've actually canceled a couple of the episodes.
They have every single one on what you call it, on HBO. They did not censor them off. They did not take them off. All the that's just like all the episodes of South Park are on there. So Robot Chicken is gold. You ain't lying, especially whenever Mario and Luigi go to Vice City off of Grand Theft Auto, and Luigi's like, "Oh look, Mario, it's the princess." It's a street hooker.
I have not seen that, but that sounds good.
I've watched a lot of Robot Chicken, man. That dude Seth Green is wild for those episodes he produces. But they are funny. They are gold. And Mario, look, it's the princess. Then he tries to go hit the coin. He hurts his head. He's like, I'm gonna go get the coins. He hits the damn thing and knocks him out for a second, and he gets back up. Next thing you know, you see the cops. He's getting chased by the cops or something like that, and he gets stars above his head, and then they end up crashing into a wall. I'm marinated in my own ragu. And he ends up going out like Scarface because they kill Luigi. Bro, that was wild, man.
Didn't they also do a Star Wars Robot Chicken?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they've done plenty of Star Wars.
And then on one of the episodes of Family Guy, they said there Seth MacFarlane and Seth Green's end up arguing over it. Oh well, Robot Chickens already did it already. We did it better. That was funny. See, we got to learn how to laugh again as people. That's the main goal in life. We got to learn how to not take stuff way too serious and laugh. Laughter is the key, people. I miss them shows, man. It's alive.
Well, it looks like I am at the end of the pieces I laid out.
Oh, yeah.
This took forever to lay out, by the way, all these pieces.
I'm sure.
Because I only have one table I can lay it out on, and yeah. So I hate to do this, but I'm going to cut it short tonight because I don't have anything to build. So, but Panda and Yeti, thanks for being here. And everybody else, thanks for being here as well. Hit that like button if you would. And I will be building part 3 of the Arkham Asylum tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 1 o'clock Eastern. All right, guys, be good to each other and stay safe out there. And as Yeti says, love, peace, and chicken grease.
Bye, everyone.